Hey everyone, this is Home Game. Today I'd like to talk about how Humble Bundle and Bundle of Holding are conspiring to take all of my disposable income this month. So, I've already bought a pack from Humble Bundle this month, and that's the RPG Game Masters book series, and it's $15 for 11 of the Game Masters books. And I have a bunch of the Game Masters books, like physical copies. And I've been debating starting to track down digital copies because it's kind of where I'm moving to. And then this popped up, so of course I grabbed it right away. Um, so it's mostly like a bunch of like random encounters and stuff like that. Their Legendary Dragons book is very well done. They have something here for proactive role playing, so that's for your players. And then they have like a sampling of their legendary locations, which is pretty nice. Oh, their villains and minions book is also very good. There's some interesting villains in there that they're like fun, interesting villains instead of they're not all serious. um, let's see. They have coding books on here a lot, but they have one that just hit for IDW new IDW comics. Let's take a look at that. $18. You got to be careful with comics because sometimes they just link you to a comic reading site. So you have to make sure that you're reading it. And I don't see where it says this is offered as a PDF. Let's look. It says PDF, EPUB, or CBZ, which I assume is a comic book specific format. But if you want to look at just a bunch of new stuff from IDW, $18. It looks like you get 23 comics. Jinx World bundle. I'm not super into Jinx World. The Witcher and Cyberpunk 2025. That looks awesome. I saw Usagi Yojimbo. I'm gonna pick that up when I get paid, probably. Let's see what that costs. Usagi Yojimbo has some tie-ins with like Ninja Turtles, and I really like Ninja Turtles. So, $18 for 20 books. I don't know if these are like omnibuses or if they're just short comics. Let's see if they say how many pages. Oh, it's 1 through 6. 1 through 16. It says 600 pages. So the first one is 600 pages. So these look like compilations. And that's awesome. So I'll be picking that one up. And Monsters, Traps, and DM Tricks for $40. You get 62 items. Now, one of those items is a physical book, which means you're going to have to pay an additional cost for shipping if you get at that level. So for $40, you get a physical book, you have to pay shipping, and 61 digital books, including a digital copy of the physical book. For $10 less, you get everything but the physical book. So I think I'm gonna do the $30 bundle and just not get the physical copy of the book. But what's awesome about this is there's a lot of Grimstooth stuff in here, and if you're like an old school RPG player, Grimstooth goes way back, and it's just a bunch of silly traps. And I've been trying to run down digital copies of Grimstooth stuff and pick it up wherever I can. There's some stuff in here that I've never seen from Grimstooth, and they're DCC and D&D supplements. So if you play both, then it's great. I would like to play DCC, and there's some other DCC supplements in here that are like trap heavy and like DM trickery nonsense. There's Grimtooth's Old School Traps. All these, I believe, are offered up in PDF. Yeah, that's the other good part. Like, I really love when they offer it in PDF format. So that is, like I said, $30 if you don't want the physical, $40 plus shipping if you want the physical book. And the physical book is, let me see if I can find it real quick. Like I said, the digital copy's in here. The physical book is this Grimtooth's Trapsylvania DCC RPG source book. So it looks like it's probably, yeah, it's like a short campaign, it looks like. Give it a page count here somewhere. That's another thing, like, I don't think back in the day there was a whole bunch of like Grimstooth campaigns either. Yeah, I'm not seeing a page count. But it looks like it's probably a short campaign. I'm definitely going to pick that up. I'll pick up the digital bundle only. That's about it for Humble Bundle. But Bundle of Holding has, for Pride Month, they have Thirsty Sword Lesbians bundle. And I've been kind of glancing at this for a little bit. It seems like I'm interested in it, but I wasn't interested enough to go pick the book up really. So this bundle includes Thirsty Sword Lesbians. It includes some other stuff too that I assume would be compatible with Thirsty Sword Lesbians. Maybe, or maybe it's just part of the Pride bundle. No, this says a queer game of disco and cosmic horror. So this is a little, this maybe it's its own little game. But it looks like they have, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly, Yezaba's Bed and Breakfast, which looks like the Thirsty Sword Lesbians design. Advanced Lovers and Lesbians, which says it's new character types and settings for Thirsty Sword Lesbians. And then you get the base book for Thirsty Sword Lesbians. And this thing says Star-Crossed. I don't know if that's part of it or not. It says a 2-player game of forbidden love, so it looks like a different game. But if you back it at the threshold level now, it's $26.50 for this. You can pay a smaller amount, for just $10. You can kind of get the splattering of the different books: the Thirsty Sword Lesbians, the Moonlight on Roseville Beach, and Star-Crossed, which are all their own things. But if you back it for the full threshold price, you also get like 4 other books, including supplements for Thirsty Sword Lesbians. So I'm debating getting that. I got 11 days to decide, it looks like. So yeah, there's just a lot of good stuff on Humble Bundle and Bundle of Holding this month. And I wanted to point it out, and I hope somebody sees this and is able to jump in on some of this. Grim Hollow looks good too. It only has 4 days though. Yeah, it's like the starter pack. $18 you get the Grim Hollow campaign guide, player's guide, and monster grimoire. And it's 5e compatible, so it's like it's like just a dark fantasy 5e. Man, I really want that too. Like I said, they're trying to make me go broke this month. So I have some decisions to make. So I hope that you all have the same conundrum that I have, and you want to buy all the books, and you're going to have to decide what your priorities are this month. So if you listened all the way through, thanks for listening. I have some LARP stuff coming up. I know a whole lot of people don't watch those, but it's one of my interests, so I'll keep putting it out there. Thanks for listening. Talk to you later.